Hi, in this episode of Training Minutes, we're going to be taking a look at our pre-connected flat load. Over the years, there's been some confusion about where the loops go, how long the loops are supposed to be. So this episode is going to show you how it's to be loaded, where the loops are to go, and how long they are supposed to be. Enjoy. This picture here shows you where the loops are to be located. Here on the 4th fold and the 8th fold, we have placed our loops. This picture here demonstrates the length of how long the loops are supposed to be. Our first loop's going to come down to the intake on the truck, and the second loop will be half of that. This video demonstrates one way of deploying the hose line with the loops. The firefighter will stick his arm through the short loop and then grab the longer loop with his free hand. From there, he will pull the hose off the truck, walking out until the longer loop goes taut. At this point, he will drop the hose on the ground and then spread the remaining hose out in a fashion to facilitate deployment into the structure. Another method for deploying a hose with these loops is to use the loops to create a shoulder load. The firefighter will grab the shorter loop, pulling the hose out on top of it, keeping it bundled together, and will place it on top of his shoulder. After he's placed his hose on top of his shoulder, he will reach back, grabbing the longer loop, and he will walk out in a similar fashion to what we were shown in video number 1. Here, once the hose goes taut, the firefighter will drop the hose, and then he can lay his shoulder bundle down on the ground. Once the bundle is down on the ground, the firefighter can then stretch back the hose into a fashion which will allow it to be deployed into the structure without any kinking.